Hi, I'm Ale, welcome to the video number 4 of this programming course. Today we are going to see the order of operations. Then we are going to apply them to a program that calculates the seconds depending on the hours and minutes that the user wants. When performing the following operation, 5 plus 3 times 2, you can think the result is 16, but don't. The correct result is 11. This is cause of the order of operations, which says that first we must solve the multiplication and then the addition. In the following table you can see the order of the operators. First we have the parentheses, then the exponents, followed by multiplication and division, and finally addition and subtraction. So in this exercise we first must multiply 3 by 2, which is equals to 6, and add 5 to 6, which results in 11. If we want the sum to be solved first and then the multiplication, we can do it using parentheses. By placing some parentheses, it will first perform the sum of 5 plus 3, which results in 8, and then multiply it by 2, which results in 16. When we have two operations that are at the same level, as in the following example, 8 times 6 divided by 2, if you look at the table, it indicates that multiplication and division are at the same level. We must apply the association rule, which says that we must solve the operations from left to right. So first we must solve the multiplication of 8 by 6, which results in 48, and that divided by 2, which results in 24. Now I invite you to do the following exercise by yourself before I do it. The first thing we must do is eliminate the parentheses. 3 divided by 3 equals 1, and 2 plus 1 equals 3. The following is to eliminate multiplication and division, starting from the left. 5 times 2 equals 10, and 3 divided by 3 equals 1. Finally, we do the sums. 10 plus 1 equals 11, plus 1 equals 12. Now I'm going to explain the exercise that we are going to program today. We are going to ask the user to enter a few hours, minutes and seconds, and we are going to convert each of them into seconds to add them and obtain the total seconds. The operation that we will perform is this: hours converted to seconds plus minutes converted to seconds plus seconds. An hour has 60 minutes and a minute has 60 seconds. To convert an hour into seconds, we first must multiply it by 60 to convert it into minutes, and then we must multiply it by 60 again to convert it into seconds. I'm going to put all these in parentheses so that you can see that it refers to the hours. Now to convert the minutes to seconds, we only must multiply them once by 60. Finally, we only must add the seconds. I want to clarify that this is not the simple way to write this operation. I wrote it this way so that you could better observe the explanation. While we make the program, I will show the correct way. Now I'm going to make the program in Raptor. I'm going to save the program. Now I'm going to open 4 variables with the segment symbol. I will name the first hours, the second minutes, and the third seconds. The last variable is where the result will be placed, so I will call it total seconds. Now I will indicate that it asks the user for the data. For this I must place 3 inputs. In the first one I will write in quotation marks insert the number of hours. and indicate that it's assigned to the variable named hours. In the second, I will write to insert the number of minutes, and indicate that it's assigned to the variable named minutes. I'm going to do the same with the last one. And tell it to be assigned to the second variable. I will add another assignment symbol to perform the operation. An hour has 3600 seconds. I'm going to multiply the hours, and I'm going to add the multiplication of the minutes. Finally, I'm going to add the seconds. What the program will do is first solve the multiplication and then solve the sums. To finish, I'm going to place an output symbol, and I will tell it to print the result. Start the program and first ask for the hours. I will enter an hour. Then it will ask for the minutes. Here I will also enter a minute. In the seconds, I will also place a 1. In the window, it shows us the result, which is 3661. Now I'm going to write the operation the same as in the example, so that you can see how it works. If you look, the result is the same. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Ale. See you in the next video.